Hi guys, welcome to Math Lesson 77. I'm going to take this Monday off. Some of you are watching this on a Monday, some of you won't be. Depends on if you're in the 3rd or 4th grade group. Okay, so today's lesson is a review lesson. We're going to start off looking at our page with number 1. It says solve the story problems. So let's look at letter A. Last year, Benjamin invited 7 friends to his birthday party. This year, he invited 5 times as many. How many friends are invited to this year's party? Okay, so what do we know? Well, we know that last year it was 7 friends. This year, it's not 5 friends, it's 5 times as many friends. 5 times what? 5 times the 7 friends from the first year. So that word times is our clue word. What does it tell us to do? Multiply, because multiply we say times. So in your workspace, you need to have the 7 students from last year times 5 to get the number of friends this year that he invited to his birthday party. So when you get the answer of 7 times 5, write that it is that many friends for his birthday party. Okay? So it's that many friends. 7 times 5 is what goes in your workspace. Okay, let's look at letter B. We're still on with Benjamin's party. So last year, Benjamin's mom ordered 12 cupcakes for his party. Cupcakes are like quequitos. It's what you have a picture of there on page 153. She ordered 12 cupcakes for his party. This year, she ordered 48 cupcakes. How many more cupcakes were ordered this year than last year? Ooh, okay. So what do we know? Last year, there were 12 cupcakes. This year, she ordered 48 cupcakes. So that's a lot of cupcakes that she ordered. Big difference. I want to know how many more. Well, remember, what do you do when you see how many more? You restar. That is correct. So you put the bigger number, 48, on the top. Then you put your smaller number, 12, on the bottom. And you subtract to find out how many more cupcakes. Make sure you put this in your workspace and put the answer with more cupcakes on the line. Okay, now let's move on to number 2, or of course you can pause your video and finish your story problems before moving on. Number 2 says divide and check. Let's do letter A together. 98 divided by 7. I start with my 9. What is 9 divided by 7? So how many times can 7 go into 9 without going over? Once. Good. 1 time. 1 times 7 is 7. 9 minus 7 is 2. Is 2 less than 7? Yes, it is. So I bring down my 8. Now I have 28 divided by 7. What's 28 divided by 7? Four. Very good. 4 times 7 is 28. And 28 minus 28 is 0. So I don't have a remainder. 0 is less than 7. I have nothing left to bring down. I'm good to go. So I'm going to check to make sure I did this correctly. To check, you multiply 14 times 7. And if your answer here matches here, then you know you did it correctly. But I'm going to let you do the checking on your own. Remember, if you do have a remainder, that after you multiply, you have to add in your remainder. All right, number 3 says follow the signs. I'm going to let you do most of these on your own, but let's do letter B together. 2019 minus 1,682. Let's start by subtracting. 9 minus 2 is 7. Very good. 1 minus 8 is? We don't know. We can't do it because 8 is bigger than 1. So what do I have to do? I have to borrow. Very good. But can I borrow from 0? Nope. Let's say, can I borrow a pencil from you? And you tell me, oh, I have 0 pencils. You have none to give me. I can't borrow from it if you have 0. So I have to move over again to the 2. I borrow 1 from 2. I have 1 left. I bring the 1 I borrowed over to the 0 and I make it 10. Now I'm not done because I wanted to borrow for my 1, but I have to go in order. So now I borrow from the 10, leaves me with 9, the 1 over here. So now I have 11. What is 11 minus 8? 3, good job. 9 minus 6? 3, 1 minus 1, 0. So 337 is our answer. All right, turn over to exercise 4. It says solve and check these problems. You'll do letter B on your own, but I'm going to go ahead and do letter A with you. Y plus 3 equals 11 minus 7. Start by doing what you know. We know what 11 minus 7 is. What's 11 minus 7? 4, excellent. Okay, so now I have y plus 3 equals 4. I need to get y by itself. What do I have to do? The opposite, very good. The opuesto of what I'm doing with y right now. Right now I'm adding 3. So I need to subtract 3. Good job. I'm left with y equals 4 minus 3 is 1. Very good. Okay, I think that's my answer, but I want to check it. So I put my answer in place of my letter. So 1 plus 3 equals 11 minus 7. 1 plus 3 is 4. 11 minus 7 is 4. They match, so I know my answer is correct. All right, number 5 says, use stars to draw an array for each fact. Write the product. Remember, an array is basically just pictures of all of the things, of all of the, basically it's a picture of the multiplication fact. I'm not really sure how to phrase that. So, for the first one, letter A, it says 7 times 6. So in your array, 7 is either the columns or the rows, and whichever one it is, then the other one is 6. For example, I could do 7 rows of 6 stars, or I could do 6 rows of 7 stars. And that would be my array. For letter B, 5 times 5, okay? 5 rows of 5 stars in each row. That's it, okay? Then you count it up and you write the answer. Look at where it says brain booster. You need to fill in the blanks. 1 week equals 7 days. We know that. 2 weeks equals 14 days. Oh, 7 plus 7. 3 weeks equals how many days? So you have 3 times 7 to get your answer. And 4 weeks equals how many days? We do 4 times 7 to get your answer. Homework says write the 7 times table on a separate piece of paper. Number 2, follow the signs. Oh, and for just a reminder, for number 3 on page 153, You have $69.45 times 4. You need to make sure that you include your dollar sign and decimal point in your answer. All right, that's it for today. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next lesson. Bye.